What's going on YouTube? EarthP0w3R here with CVH.
What's up, guys?
And we're back for Duel Series number 2. So before we get started this time, I figured we'd lay the decks out for you, talk about them a little bit before the matchup, and then have our 5-game series, and then sum up everything. So in this Duel Series, we will be pitting Mega Bugs versus Bant or Light Water Nature Tempo, if you will. And your thoughts on the mirror, or I guess sort of mirror. It's like a Bant mirror almost. You know, one version's bugs, and then the other version is just the quick curve out at 5 tempo kind of thing. Use Lyra and Finbar to help get you there, but
I mean, they both pretty much run the same cards. I run Cyber Scamp because this is more geared to beat the control decks. You have Hive Queen for that. I don't really have Hive Queen, so I focused on like Scamps and just having these guys in the tempo mirror match. These cards are really good. Having 3 is really insane, but Hive Queen's a problem. But I do have a lot of ways to lock it down, so that's what I'm hoping to get. Hopefully Broodmother can let me see those a lot since I run triple Broodmother.
Right.
And in general, just having better cards than you, because we run the same cards, so I better see the better progression.
Right. And my version, more or less, just being super bug dependent on running Ambush Scorpion, which is just my vanilla 2-drop, to help get there.
We all have one.
Yeah, for sure. Like in yours, in this case, or in this matchup, I'm only running 5 spells. I am running the 1 Broodmother in this version, just because if you drop Broodmother on turn 5 and you have the Hive Queen, it's almost impossible to make not happen, especially in control matchups and all that too. But even in this tempo mirror, he's not going to do too much. He's going to help in the late game if we take it that far. But you'll notice probably a lot of attrition wars as we start getting into this, and if the game progresses past turn 6 or 7, it's going to get pretty back and forth for probably a couple of turns, until someone just kind of tips the board over with either some crazy Oathsworn play on a crackback, or the Lyra Finbars, or even a Blinded Beetle Prime White. As far as multi-civs go, I believe you're running
10.
You have 10, and I'm running 11. The 3 Homunculon, 3 Swordhorn, and then 3 Piercing, 2 Oathsworn, and you're actually down a Homunculon.
Yep.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So. Interesting stuff. I'm running the 1 turnip. He's running 2.
This is a list. I think Corey ran the same list in PA, but he added 1 turnip in the space of 1 Broodmother.
Yeah.
Yep, it's pretty subjective. Changes based on what you want to
play. And only running 1 Rushhawk in this Bugs version. Again, Hive Queen will just kind of hopefully get me there in the mirror match. That's what we're. I don't know what we're kind of expecting. I'm almost expecting.
Yeah, Hive Queen's very good. If I don't have an answer for it immediately, then I'm probably gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm saying as far as predictions go, I'm pretty sure this version of the deck has about a 60-40 matchup in the other tempo matchups.
That seems fair.
And that's, where Hive Queen just kind of gets you there over the top with tempo. His version, or Christian's version, gets you there more or less against the other rush decks and the control decks, just because it curves out so much faster and you're not so reliant on the Hive Queen.
Yeah, I might have to, playing 3 of these is definitely a really big play. I think I have to be the control player a lot of times, and having 3 of these really helps against Hive Queen and other big threats, even opposing primes if I don't have my own. So 2 of these only, because I think they're much worse in the tempo mirror. And I'm not really trying to be aggressive really only unless I'm against control, and if I am against control, then either of these will pretty much do what I want them to do.
Yeah, you'll see versions of CVH's Bant Tempo. I used it at ARG in Akron for their KMC, and I was running the Seneschal engine, which meant that's when I wanted to max out that, because
you probably still want 3.
Yeah, I ran 2, but Seneschal just kind of gets you there in some of those matchups, and where it doesn't shine is obviously in control. You don't necessarily want to go in Bone Blades and all sorts of other answers if you're being too aggressive that can bite you back. But Seneschal can help get you there when you've got late game stuff like the Finbar and the Lyra. But yeah, that's our early game thoughts. We'll be back presently for the matches. I was gonna say momentarily, but we're literally fading to it. So see you guys there.
See ya.
And we're back.
Woo!
Gearing up for game 1 here. So like I said, calling it now, I'm not pretty sure, but I think my deck has the advantage, as we said.
Seems correct. Of course, a lot of it does come down to who draws what.
Yeah.
When.
If I see Hive Queen a lot, I think it's just going to happen. Yeah. So, same deal as last time. We'll roll dice and then switch off, no matter who wins or loses. Alright, looks like you're going first.
Hey, you didn't even try.
They were either going to land back on double 6, or you were going first.
Oh,
And you can do it again.
No.
Just stop.
Okay. Let's see if we get the stones. Kinda need it.
Yeah, you being on the play helps.
Yeah, it does.
You can just sort of like maybe take the aggressor position. Oh, this one's interesting.
Alright, so that means it sucks. Here we go. Alright, so probably not going to use this. Might use that, depending. Really want to use that. Maybe that later, that. Some good options. Except for a couple cards. They put the obvious useless one down first? Useless one? I think so. I'll let you talk about it after you. Well, you could probably draw a card first.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out, but early, I mean, it's obvious that like this is my progression, but hopefully we'll get there. So, drawing.
I didn't put a mana down yet.
No, I saw it on the table. Drawing into this guy, which is really cool.
It's neat.
It's neat. Nichua. You can tell that it is because of the way it is.
Max, your turn 2 plays are pretty overrated. Here you go.
Alright. I'm with you there. Oh boy. I'm gonna do that and pass.
Alright, so it's gonna be a long one.
Yeah. Things are looking up, so we're sort of getting there.
Alright, so we had this last turn, we wanted to avoid putting it in mana, but I think now is the time we do that. Just through this, still have those. Gonna go ahead and put the Brood Mom down, since I do run 3, so it's not the biggest hit, and summon Sword Horn. Here you go.
And I think the rule here is match him for big things. So we'll summon our
That
own
is a
things.
big thing. Alright, so Carlson doesn't have water mana. And I still don't have a play that's not Cyberscan. I'm kidding, I have a loss. Here we go.
Nice. Wall's just being really good in hexproof, you know. Not the worst.
So let's see if he has water mana. If so, piercing or Rusalka could happen. Aha! Rusalka's gone.
Sokka's going down.
Piercing
And,
could set me back, if not give me some cards as well, but...
We're in a weird situation here. I'm pretty sure we just go for power again and hope to get there. So let's do it.
Ooh. Got double Sword Horn. And you have 2 in hand.
Yeah, you know, knowing the matchup, it kind of helps, you know, in these early turns. Like, obviously, if we didn't know what each other was playing, I mean, I think it would have been pretty obvious on my board. Him, it could have possibly been Whitewater Dark, but, you know, until that Broodmother went down, I just wasn't really sure. But, it definitely probably might have made this the play on turn 3, but since he was going first and obviously dropped the Sword Horn, that's what made this happen, so. See what he's got for me on turn 5.
Alright, so his board has a lot of power. And that is true.
And I guess where I was going with that is, you know, summoning bugs and sort of hoping to get to the High Queen, not really an option when you're playing just straight Bant. Your stuff being bigger, or at least matching their stuff, is necessary. Like, if these were Manatics right now, or Ambush Scorpions, like Swordhorn would just be eating me alive. And the Blinder Beetle play would just be too devastating.
I think that is still a play. I'm tapping Swordhorn, obviously, gonna kill it. Tapping Chasm, do I kill it? Like, I want to kill it. That'll definitely kill me. If I don't, you can Prime, evolve that, can't kill my Laws, but then you have 2 big things and I just have a Laws, which is useless anyway, so I'm pretty sure I just have to get rid of it. Here we go.
Draw. Here's where things get interesting. Mana choice is super real this turn.
Must have at least a dual civ.
I think we stick to the safe play and keep this one. Just because it'll help us dig later, so. Finbar goes down, and we have the Homunculon. We'll power it up, and we'll kill that. That'll make it your play.
Alright, so we're drawing pretty bad cards. Willing to bet he has a Mantic.
Yeah, it doesn't help being audible and this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Doesn't really change anything.
Your tuning.
Yeah. You're just gonna note there. I gotta hope you miss or something, because I have to put this in mana because it sucks, and run this out, and it sucks. Here you go. But if you play a spell, I get to shuffle my deck.
Yeah. So, we're drawing well. So we'll go ahead and make that play. The top 4. Interesting stuff. We'll take a tick. And shuffle the rest down. And that'll make it your play.
Really wish I ran a Storm Spark now. Ooh, this is not what we wanted to draw, and there's only 2 of them in the deck.
Oh look, all the scamps are gone.
Yeah, I told you that. I said I'd shuffle my deck.
I know.
You didn't. Yeah, they saw my hand, so I'm just gonna pass and hope. Like, oh, wait, what did you get off that?
Mana tick.
Okay, good. Oh, good. The friends.
So we'll draw again.
I'm willing to bet if he has queen, he just slams it down, because I can't stop it, and we'll promptly lose.
Yeah, we are going to continue to dig. Still not playing mana. And a whiff.
Oh, my god.
However, that is, 9 cards we've filtered through so far that'll hopefully mean High Queen's on its way somewhere. So, slide down Chasm and pass to you.
I lose a lot of shields this turn. You have 1 in hand?
1.
Alright, well, it might not be the queen. This is going to be an awful play. I'm going to Oathsworn call down this turnip. Here you go. Yep. It has blocker.
I can't touch it.
Hexproof blocker!
Oh boy. Alright, we will, although this guy will lock down Scamp because why the hell not?
Yeah.
And then pass to you.
Ground to make up. It's never been more real. This isn't the worst play though. It could have been worse. Yeah, based on his board, I'm gonna bounce the Swordhorn and tap your Predator. And this can't attack, but I'm not gonna use it anyway. And I'm gonna attack the Predator.
We'll eat it.
Here you go. Had to be done.
Yeah, that's not the worst. That's pretty good. Finally drew into something relevant.
The Queen?
Nah.
Okay.
Send that one back though.
This is the 4th time a Cyrus Camp has been in my hand.
Draw a card. And that'll be a play to you. So if it's nothing nuts.
Alright, so you're holding on to Swordhorn and whatever you drew. And I'm just gonna slam more guys down. You're good. Yep. I've played Cyrus Camp too many times this game now.
Swordhorn, 2, 4.
One of them.
Interesting choices. I guess we'll go ahead and put that guy down one up. And pass play to you. We're just waiting on some sort of kill card. Some that'll set it over the top for us.
Just gonna stall and get some 1,000 guys out to bounce with his. Here you go. Really wish I ran Storm Spark, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought Oathsworn would be better in the tempo mirror. Boy, was I wrong.
It's not your fault.
The old blocking turnip.
Let's see if we can't make some, Oh, Christ. Go.
Still 1 in hand.
Yep.
I'm sure his hand is something good. maybe it's just awful. Either way, killing bugs is completely useless, so I'm just going to lyra down the sword horn, and it's on you. So at least if he is prime, it's not that damaging.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and bounce the lyra. Tap the cow.
Alright, so I finally get a free shuffle with scamp, which I will use before I get my laws triggered. Alright.
Go ahead and run it over.
Alright.
And then we'll pass play to you.
Alright, so this field is still too big. Goes down. There's some lyra on that. Yep, here you go.
Draw. And we finally got that.
Uh-oh, he could game me.
Alright. Yeah, there's hope of a revenge crit, so
The old crit.
well,
Is there a safe play?
I guess we'll just hope. Summon a queen.
Alright, we gotta go for the old piercing judgment.
We'll bang for 2. I will draw first. And then reveal 3. And poor decisions were made because that's what I drew. So, slam a mana pod and break 2.
No blast as of yet.
Oh, do we just try to game? It doesn't run all. We've seen 3 blasts.
Storm Spark, Carl.
Yeah. Oh boy. Is this one good in the water? I think this one's
This
good in the
one's
water.
good, yeah.
So piercing is the only thing that saves him right now.
Goes one of the guns and Nutter Butters.
Yep. Christ. 3 in hand.
Yep.
7 mana. He could just as easily revenge me. Alright, we'll just go. Draw one. Draw one.
What god luck comes down to this?
Last one, draw one. What do we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 bucks. Thanks for
I might have been able to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
What happened? There were my high queen.
came down to the blast.
Oh, game 1 was riveting.
Surprisingly close.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, considering that I drew a lot of cyber scamps and no calls. Literally all of them in my deck.
Yeah, I had almost no power there for a little while. Like revenging you back on the blinder beetle kind of set us both back, and then it was just
Yeah.
who could top the power first.
Mm-hmm.
Mine came in the form of a Finbar.
Mine came in the form of cyber scam. Got me that shuffle though. I drew a laws off that scamp, which then went into mana.
Yeah, I had piercing play instead of high queen because I drew piercing twice in a row. So I was thinking of just clearing your board again, letting you draw, and then even if you had blinder beetle, you couldn't necessarily revenge me, and then I could drop the queen and kind of like hit you if you hit me first. But even if you didn't have blinder beetle at that exact moment, like you could have just played it safe and I would have been in the same situation next turn, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah, I got the beetle and shields. Had the date, of course.
Gear for game 2.
Yep, Carl will be on to play. Which means I get another cyber scamp, I mean card.
Yeah, the play is something different for Bugs, whereas he was on the play last time, he was there to drop Sword Horn, which meant I had to match it. And when I'm on the play, I ideally want to drop Mana Tick first. Any early advantage to help me get to turn 6 is just super ideal. So, that's what we're opening with. You know, pretty typical hand. You know, not disappointed with it, not amazing, but we'll see what happens. Good. Per the usual in tempo builds like this, when you're running 40 cards, just you always drop the multi-sit first. Don't ever let it be a question.
Alrighty. That's what we got. Could very easily turn into something really good. Or we could just draw a lot of Cyber Scamps again, but we'll see. I don't know what he has.
Obviously. You know what I'm running.
Yeah, I know that. I'll just put down Fidbar first. Here you go.
Cool. Draw. Yeah, I got options. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think we'll put that guy down. Good.
Draw on this
I'll put down one of your Rusakas, I'll put down one of mine.
Man, it's not Rusaka, it's better.
Not Rusaka dot deck. Nah, 8 Rusaka dot deck, excuse me.
It's kind of a tough decision.
Got a lot of cards in hand though.
Yeah, a lot of things I don't want to put into mana.
Perfect world.
Pretty much.
Mana crystals.
Oh, gameplay mechanic, whatever. It's late.
At least you've got lands.
Lands are crystals. I have Kaijudo cards in my hand. I really wish I knew what he was going to do next turn. But isn't that always the problem?
Pass.
No.
Went into help. Pass the sprout. Also, bug decks ran that for a little while. Thoughts? Sprout and bugs. You even tried it.
Yeah, it was cute. But it does nothing. I mean, Ambush Scorpion doesn't do anything either, but at least you can go like... Because I always had like Hive Queen and 8 mana and I just couldn't do anything with it. I'm just going to put down Multi-Civ. It's an amazing card, but probably not going to do much.
Go for power. Good.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was a yawn. I enjoyed it.
This might be pretty awkward.
Yay. So I'm gonna scam.
Okay.
Here you go. Called it. Alright. That bad boy's going down. We'll go ahead and
Lock down the scam.
chasm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know, man. You might have some crazy piercing play where you can attack with chasm.
Could be a
Don't
thing.
want that to happen.
That would be miserable for everyone. So getting primed would suck. Lots. You have 2 in hand, so I guess it's not like you're getting too many cards off it, but still pretty bad. I'm gonna have to throw Salka down. Summon the Sword Horn. Here we go.
Yeah.
You just don't have Prime.
Everything just got a lot more interesting.
Might there be a bug and a queen in his hand? Scary stuff. Oh my god, Broodmother. Not the time for that. Maybe just to
See if you had it.
draw a card.
Yeah, part of me wonders if I should have attacked a shield and just kind of locked down Swordhorn, but I'd rather not just give him more things than he might need or want.
This one is such a big risk right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, locking that down just to force him into an awkward play with Blinder Beetle is just not worth it. Yeah.
I'd rather have some tap Swordhorn and kill it, and then tap that and kill it.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, like, I could have maybe saved your soccer there, but giving him an extra card was just too big of a deal.
Yeah. So we're finally feeling good about this. It was a rocky little first couple turns. I'm finally glad I have Cyrus camped out.
We will,
You have one in hand now?
one in hand.
Alright.
We'll go ahead and hold down Swordhorn.
Good. And draw, not play mana, and just tap it and kill it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All the answers. Things are spiraling, and I'm probably just going to lose. Because I had two of those in hand.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
And it's not wire, so it must be queen.
Yeah.
He's still building mana, so I could just lose to that. I could break all his shields. If I hit a piercing, I'm fine, because I probably get to come into play creature back, and Cyrus kind of gives me another card. If I hit Oathsworn, I'm fine if he has nothing else, but if he hits something, then we could be in trouble. But I think it's a risk I'm going to take after summoning a Dirtle Blocker. I break the first two.
You made it.
Oh, I think Swordhorn's next.
You're getting there.
My shield.
Yay.
Oh god. Can't game me.
You are correct.
Scam trigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a blocker. And that'll be the game.
Alright! Making it 1-1.
And
Way to
Blinder
go,
Beetle's
Donnie.
too big. I had High Queen Finvar and Lyra in hand on that turn 5.
Yeah, that one was really a crucial turn 5 for both of us. Let's see which one of us had the juice. I was like going to balance your thing with Swordhorn, but then I was like, if he primes, well, if he doesn't prime, then I just have no power on board, so I can't kill both of his things next turn because I have to evolve on Chasm, which would suck.
Yeah, part of me wonders if I probably should have just breaking the shield there, but regardless, you had the prime, so I was losing a lot of advantage anyway. And I still didn't have a turn 5 play regardless.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do?
Move on to game 3.
Oh, indeed.
And I'm on the play again, as per the switching. So, decidedly less interesting hand. I don't know if I would choose to be on the play with this if I was in a tournament. Because, like, you never really want to be on the draw, but having an extra card is almost... it's, like, almost never worth it, but this hand might be worth it. Because we sort of have to just pray that he has a worse one. But I'm putting down the best card in the deck on turn 1. Well, that's, like, arguable now. Prime's really good, too,
Yeah.
in this matchup.
Once again, the multi makes it down. That's what we're twerking with. Hope for this potentially. Seeing this is nice, and then, I mean, we've got progression pieces, so we'll see what gets us there.
Okay. So, there are playable cards in this hand. think we're not going to play Mana Pod Beetle. It's going to be the smallest thing on board no matter what. I can't live the dream and trade with a Scamp. That would be the reason to play Mana Pod against another tempo deck. If I'm not running Hive Queen, that is. God, word to scare them into think I have Hive Queen, but I don't, and he knows that, so there's no reason. Alright, nothing's really doing anything on his board for the time. Just gonna throw down Chasm.
Still no play.
Yeah. Sword Horn would have been really good there, obviously. Turn up would have also been acceptable. In fact, probably better. Because we avoid the Hive Queen that I'm pretty sure he has. Or the Monkey Lawn.
Yeah, we're going to drop walls down and tap 3 for a mana tick.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully get us there.
Nothing.
So that's what we're looking at. I think this is the obvious choice. And we'll take it.
Alrighty. The mana tick needs to die soon.
And I'll make it your play.
Now is not the time for you. I think just... oh, I got him Chasm. That's not really doing anything. Here we go.
Got some interesting pieces here. I think him not having a turn 3 play is really what's going to set this over the top for us. So we'll just kind of make the plays and go from there. I'll go down.
Uh-oh, there is more than one.
And we'll tap 4 for the Predator. And we'll like it.
Alrighty. Is he
I'll
going to
be
hit
your
the Oathsworn? Alright, no you're not. God damn it, Brewmother.
Drawing cards, and he
Drawing
gets one
a card.
Interesting.
Yeah, the other one was a spell.
Obviously.
But I think that's okay. Don't need the pluses right now. Here we go. Draw. Just need to find ways to deal with the inevitable Hive Queen in the turn.
We're getting there.
Or losing the Prime this turn. That would be awful. Of course he would have to crash Predators, which I guess is fine.
I think we'll do it this way.
Or maybe
Monkey
it's
on.
that one.
We'll tap that one. Power up the Recycle. Swing over and lock down your Recycle once again. And that will put the play back on you.
Draw a card. Biff.
Yeah, things seem to be spiraling the way they spiraled for me last turn. Or last game. We'll see what happens. I just got a hand.
Yeah, I'm just throwing this down, summoning 2 guys, hopefully making it so if the Hive Queen doesn't work out, I'm in a decent board state. Here we go. Prime still pushes everything in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's coming down.
No good.
We'll tap that guy.
Yeah.
Swing over, tap this one, and swing over that.
Alright, test game, but we're still going to play it.
And I can't.
Thank
touch
God for turnip.
So we'll pass to you.
Well, in the interest of having Lyra on board, doing things, I'm going to tap that and kill it.
Alright.
Here you go.
Alright, and we're getting there. So, mana choice now. Tap 6. Spin Beezy. Bounce it. We'll swing over turnip. Draw a card.
Uh-oh.
We'll break one.
Now's the time for Oathsworn call. That's not it.
And then, I think that's where we call this a turn. Go.
The only play is to Lyra the Prime. There we go.
Draw one.
I'll live on with a prayer.
Another goes down, and we'll tap 6 for the third Finbar.
Oh no!
Back, and now this is where we put all the pressure on board. Draw 2. Draw 2.
Oh.
And we're just not seeming to get there.
You don't... Carl.
I know. I just want the final nail. I don't want Osorn to just completely switch tides.
They can't do that, Carl. You have 5 guys.
So
I promise.
Alright, well, we got there, so... Good. It took 5 draws, but we got there. I like
Alright.
feeling completely safe, not like something could just randomly go wrong after like an Osorn followed by maybe another one. I'm always thinking worst case scenario in these. So, luckily we made it. I'm pretty sure the nail is there.
Still going to need a blast that deals with 2 things, which at this point is any blast, but I'll lock down those 2.
Okay.
No. Lock down those 2. You can evolve that guy. Yeah, Prime and Finbar.
Yep. Draw on. Just any of these can be mana right now. 2.
Uh-oh, he has another bug.
And 6 for the...
Yeah, nothing in my deck can deal with 3 guys.
Yeah. Whew.
Tough.
That'd be nothing in your deck can deal with 3 guys.
Nothing in my deck can deal with 3 guys.
Osorn into Lyra becomes a blocker.
That deals with 2 guys.
That deals with 3 guys.
No, it doesn't.
I break 1 shield.
Lyra block 1 time.
Alright,
Yeah.
4 guys. You can't deal with 4. Correct yourself.
No, it doesn't count the one I'm breaking. Like, if you hit a blast, I can't deal with 3 other guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I can deal with the one that already attacked.
We got there.
Ugh, he's a math major. Alright, so what happened that game was our turn 2 and turn 3 plays were booty, so I didn't play them. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, I could have played Chasm on turn 3, but I also had Lyra in my hand, and I thought that was a pretty important card to just hold.
And it sort of kept the fear alive, too, with Osorn just going in. Like,
Yeah, in case you got greedy for no reason against my board of nothing. But you also didn't have an attacker for a while.
yeah. Worked out we were able to prime without any sort of crackback, so it just kind of worked out.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the draw. Hopefully I randomly get it on the draw again. That'd be fun.
Don't I get to go first? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always weird to win and then go first.
Yeah. That's what's been happening actually in all the games.
Alright. Something a little different than what we've seen the past couple of games. I think I'm in the same situation he was last game. So I think we'll see how that works out. I will pass play to you.
You're on the play.
I know.
And you're passing without a mana drop?
No, as in, like, deciding, do we just play it out, whoever
Yeah, you
goes
just gotta
first?
go first, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise you could just always...
Yeah. Because I think...
You would probably
I'm
pass
pretty
it.
sure I would pass play on this, so... Oh, good.
Alright, so we do have a dual civ that we can put into mana.
That's a first.
Right, actually. I should probably show my hand after this. Alright, so we put a Monkey Lawn down, and we're holding on to these spicy cards. Could work out pretty well. Here you go.
Alright. We'll see. Fiend BZ down, go ahead.
Girl. And I turn 2 play, but
Needs.
could be alright. I'm just gonna put laws down.
Alright, we've
Through the tick.
we're here. Alright. That'll go down and we'll tap 2 for a mana pod.
Okay. Don't really know. Probably not going to get aggressive anytime soon. I don't know if resalking would be the play, but you're good.
Draw on.
Mine's bigger, which actually is kind of making me feel good.
Throw our guy down.
Oh.
Tap 2.
For a Fate's Hand. bounce my guy back to my hand with Fate's Hand.
Thought about it.
Saw that card referenced on the dojo actually. It was really weird. I had to like look it up again.
Cards in hand are 4.
Yeah, both sitting on 4, you guys.
It's a tough call. I'm pretty sure I get punished if he just has relevant cards. So, well, let's see if we get there. Go.
You have 3 in hand?
2.
Oh, 2. Okay. You put down the prime, right?
Yes.
Wondering what he might have. I guess the scariest combination would be Homunculon and then Hive Queen. Hive Queen is just a scary card by itself, obviously. But I think, like, if he has just like an aggressive game plan, I'm fine with going Laws, because my field is pretty big. Here you go.
Alright, let's bounce it back. Your play. Drawing.
Could be a pretty serious Finbar in my future. But there could also be a pretty serious Hive Queen in my future. And I would not be a super huge fan of that. You have 1 in hand?
Just 1.
Alright.
Could also be a super serious dual land in my future.
That'd be really good.
Just kind of a wish and a prayer right now.
Alright, so the way this works out, we're going to make ourselves resilient to Hive Queen. At the expense of him maybe doing an awkward Finbar play that I don't think he would actually even do. Yeah. Play Piercing and bounce tap. And kill it.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think that was probably for the best.
Yeah. So on this, tap 3. Tick.
And it was nice to get Oathsworn not in my hand.
Drawing all these things. I'll take another tick.
Oh, that's pretty awful. Really, really bad stuff.
3 for a tick. There we go. We'll take that one. And that'll be a play on you.
How many cards in hand?
3.
Alright, so still... What did you put down there, actually? You put down the beetle?
Yeah, the beetle.
Alrighty. So that could very well be gone.
No, I put down the turn.
Alright, so he still has a beetle. That's a lot of beetles.
Yeah, I draw 3.
A lot
Back
of
to back to
beetles.
back. That's why I was just saying, maybe we'll get there.
Yeah. He definitely has Homunculon, so at the very least he has another bug.
Just don't summon anything, let me kill all of them.
I gotta summon things.
Don't do it.
I have to summon 2 sword horns, because they're
Oh,
huge.
boy.
Here we go.
You have 1 in hand?
Yep.
Draw, and you put down a prime.
Yeah. This is what we have.
Alright. Sitting on these guys. I think we just hope to get there. I think this is now the time, because if he has the other prime, him throwing 1 down just maybe tells me he's either holding a terrible dual civ or he's just got the 2nd prime, which would be the worst.
The payoff is pretty big if it's another one of these.
So, and the card that I got off that 2nd mana tick is literally doing nothing for me currently. So
Thank God for you, sword horn, and your big butt.
we'll throw it on piercing. And then,
That also would do nothing. Alright, you have 2 in hand?
Yep.
Alright. Thank God he doesn't have Finbar out.
Yep.
Because now we actually get to have cards.
And draw. Or we'll swing it 2.
Yep.
Top 3.
Nothing amazing, please.
Some decent stuff.
Decent is decent.
I think what we do here, part of me wants to put this down just because it's amazing on its own, but part of me wants to put this down in hopes to digging for another one of these. We've already been through a lot of our deck.
Oh, Jesus.
So the thoughts are that we'll just maybe see another one. Granted, we did throw one away earlier, so I think we put down this guy just because he'll be relevant for the rest of the game. I need to make a
Loss is big. Alright, 2 twice.
yeah for 2.
Sweet.
That'll be it for me. Go ahead.
The not super greedy play. It's probably smart. I don't know if to play mana or not. There's no real need to. You have 2 in hand?
Yeah.
Alright, so one of them is still the Beetle. And one of them's Monkey Lawn. Alright, so you guys Beetle and Monkey Lawn. Well,
If I can get there.
it only took me a fat minute.
That's alright, you just have to talk yourself through it.
Yeah, getting there. I actually have 6 mana and they're pretty good cards. One of them is Monkey Lawn.
That's
And
good.
We're going to tap the bug, and we're going
That'll
to get one of
get
these
you.
Sword Horns, huge power, and we're going to kill that, and we're going to kill that. And the last, well, no, I'm going to actually summon this first, because I don't have a main phase 2. Been playing a lot of Hearthstone. It's your turn.
Cool. We'll draw. Oh, Hive Queen is now dead. That is bad. Very, very bad. Especially since you could still just have the blind to be on.
And Monkey Lawn is probably the best card to get me out of that certain situation.
So we'll tap 5 for our own Monkey Lawn.
Yep.
We'll tap that down, power up walls. Tap 2 for the Beetle. And we'll swing over a Swordhorn. And we'll swing
You just summoned that. Don't lie to me.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yep, you're right. Good.
Okay.
Part of me thought I had power on board, but you killed all that. So, sad.
Alright, so he might not have Queen, because if he did have Queen, I don't think he'd leave this vulnerable to my Sword Horn for me having any removal for that. But you also have 8 mana, right? You're coming up to 8, so...
It's 7.
So it doesn't actually tell me anything. What it does tell me is that... nothing.
You wiped all my bugs off board, so I would have been really hard pressed to get a Queen on board.
Yeah.
That would have been the worst. In other news, Laws is dying.
It is gonna die. That is unfortunate for that card.
You'll play Piercing first.
Yep. I will play a Manapod Beetle to bounce. I'll play every socket to bounce your Manapod Beetle and summon this Fiber Scan, because that's always paid off well for me.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen the other ones, so... Yeah, it's your turn.
We'll draw.
So clearly I didn't have Prime. Duh.
There they go again.
Alright, let's draw the Prime.
Got
And next best thing, maybe?
Ben Beasy.
No.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. Darn. There's only one choice.
Oof.
It's to tap the Monkey Lawn and kill it, I think. Yeah.
With the biggest thing on your board.
Well, I could just try to go for a game. No. We'll just try to go for game later. It's your turn. I think you'd need a Miracle, or just a Hive Queen, and a good hit off it. Alright.
Callum's a little bitch.
Yeah, I usually just run that guy out there late game and 5 extra mana because it's just there.
Yeah, of course, why not? Oh.
I mean, some people just put in mana for the hope of doing some insane combo plays with 4 drops, but it's a chasm. He's just gonna be there. And I'm running out of a hand. Breedmother has only come down once for me so far in this 4 games so far. And it only got 1 creature, which is sad.
I think we just hope that he just doesn't have removal again. Like, I can just tap something random, but it won't matter. with power balls. Oh, well, we'll power down upon. Because like part of me just wants to go in and have him just lose Homunculon, but then I just lose these two regardless. And then he just play it safe for a couple more turns until I lose. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have removal, and I can hopefully game him on the crackback.
I am also trying to game Carl. How many cards have Shield Blast that you have used? You're using Osworn and the Piercing. So there's 3 left. Those odds. Drawing a card. Doing a pretty good one. Can't really complain. And I haven't seen too many blasts either, so maybe there's one down there for me. But I'm gonna Finbar.
Oh, see, that's fantastic.
I just topped it. I'm gonna Finbar the Homunculon.
Yep.
Because it costs a lot, and having mana to go to drop Hive Queen would be very bad.
I'd be
news
hard
for
pressed.
me. Well, it'd be, if I bounced that, yeah, you'd be pretty easy pressed. Double breaking and drawing a card.
Yeah.
Breaking. Yeah. Break, draw.
Come on, blasted blast.
Break, draw. I think we're good.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
Alright. Tying it up.
No hope. Needed that Osworn.
Whew. Oh, I was not going to do much.
Yeah. Osworn would have clinched it. So.
Yeah.
Oh well. Alright, we're on that 2-2 train.
It always comes down to who has the nuts 5 drops and the nuts shields.
2-2.
At least we're getting like even matches.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Also, I'm just going to bring this up now on camera in case I forget about it. You should put like the numbers for the games not where you put them last time, or at least not on those big boxes, because you couldn't see my graveyard at all.
Yeah, I tried to like keep that a thing.
Or no, you couldn't see your shields either.
Your stuff moved.
What? You couldn't see your shields.
They were there though.
Yeah,
You don't
you
necessarily need to see the shield.
They don't know how many you have. Some people just skip to the middle of the match.
Whoops.
I skipped to the middle of the match. I'm like, alright, you didn't play.
You were there.
I know, but I still rewatched them. I got a power shuffle before game 5.
Yeah. Probably just gonna use smaller boxes because then I realized I could make them smaller.
You could just not use
That's what I
boxes
mean.
and have like the text itself floating there.
Yeah, see, I couldn't figure that out.
Oh, that's a shame.
So,
YouTube, if any of you are fluent in Movie Maker, Camtasia, whatever, if you know how to do that, looking at you, who's a content editor for SCG? I don't know, whatever. If you have any tips for Humbles of the YouTube, Kaijudo tube, content creators, just tell us how to do it. It's like 2 a.m., man.
is it?
It's almost 2 a.m. This has been a long tempo mirror.
I gotta work in the morning.
Wow, I have to do nothing tomorrow. I'm gonna take the 3rd loss in this arena mode on Hearthstone because my deck is bum booty apparently. Whatever. My deck for this is pretty good, so we're gonna see if we can win a clutch game 5. But I'm on the draw.
Yeah,
Or not, I'm on the play actually. Yeah, because I always lose on the play. I won the die roll.
What?
I won the die roll. I'm on the play because I went first.
Yeah.
Game 1, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
So that means I don't know. It means I have an advantage, but I'm probably gonna lose if the trends continue.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we have juice. This is an odd hand. And since I'm on the play, it's nice to keep it a secret. Here we go. Definitely want to run this as soon as possible. Maybe that too. We'll see what we get. But first and foremost, the homie Cyberscan.
First and foremost. Hey, look. The gang's back.
Uh-oh.
So, we'll do that first and pass.
Hopefully he means the gang of dual civs. I'm not sure what I'm going to draw, but...
Are you ever?
Yeah, sometimes. I think I just have to throw down Mana Pod Beetle based on what I have.
Draw. Game plan initiated.
Oh, there we go.
That one.
Alright.
And then that one.
Ooh. White mana. For that one. Here you go.
Good.
Kind of a relief.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Screw that card. Look at all the 2 drops. We finally got there. Too bad I didn't play one of them. Alright, so I'm gonna bounce that because I don't want him to get Rusalka aggressive and get happy on that. And I'm not gonna attack because I don't want to hit us when I lose, even though there's only one left. Here you go. And here's my hand. So, best case scenario, we have a good play. Worst case scenario, we still have an okay play. I think. So literally not the worst. Well, it could be the worst. Depends on what transpires and what he plays.
I think what we do here... It's really awkward. I want these on board. But I also want to be able to have both of these and this. And this isn't doing anything for me, but it won't do anything for me if I want these. So...
You have 6 again? Or?
Yeah.
Alright,
We'll do that, and here they come.
ooh, the gang is actually all... Did you open with all 3?
I did. Wow.
That is some skill. Alright, so he has 3, and I'm willing to bet one of them is the Queen. Alright, so Monkey Island's not a huge threat. In fact, nothing he has is... Like, if he doesn't have an Enforcer out or something big, then his deck is considerably less threatening, which is nice. I'm gonna run down this Finbar for the old Broodmother play.
Nice.
And we're gonna get 2 Psychic Predators.
Oh boy.
That is good news for us. Here you go.
Draw a card.
That card is kind of really good in this matchup.
We'll throw down Ambush and Sword Horn up again. I'll make it your play there, boss.
Alright, so if I Predator him, and he knows I have the Predator, I would obviously lock down Swordhorned. Worst case is he attacks my Predator with the Prime that he might have, and then bounces Rusalka with a Beetle, which would suck. But then he'd be down to 1 card in hand, I think. Or if he didn't play mana, probably just the 2 still. Could I deal with that? Maybe. If I don't lock it down... Is there even a benefit to not locking it down? Is there a benefit to locking it down?
It's interesting to hear your thoughts out loud.
Yeah. This is actually how I think in short sentence fragments. I usually just slam something random in my hand down and hope for the best. Seems to work out. So if I don't lock it down, he has a Sword Horn. That's a given. What can that Sword Horn do? He can piercing me. Whatever. That's literally how I feel about that. He can still prime me, and then I'm glad I didn't have the Predator for him to eat. And then he can Hive Queen me with like no repercussions, but then he knows I have a Predator. But I might have some juice too. So I'm going to summon another Broodmother.
Okay.
And get a Broodmother, and a whiff.
Alright.
Which Shield Blast did I hit this time? Alright, your turn.
Five is going to be Homunculon to tap the Sword Horn, power up our own Sword Horn, and kill that Sword Horn.
Yep.
We'll make it your play there. So Broodmother, 2 Predators, and 4 in hand?
Yep, and you have 2 in hand?
2 in hand.
Sweet.
So double Predator still a thing. And then 1 mystery card. So
Indeed.
let's see what he opts for. Multi-save. Interesting stuff. Alright.
I mean, I knew I was going down. I just didn't know what I was going to play after that.
Yeah, take note of that too. Like some players just don't. No.
Yeah, if you don't know you're going to put in mana, don't like hover it above the mana zone. Cause it's like
don't
either
hover
that or
like
that.
that or like that. Like don't think that way. Just figure it out and then do it.
Another reason a lot of players don't even tap their mana.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know what you have open. So an Evo is probably going to happen. no matter which way you slice it. Actually tap mana. 5 and the one I had for third Broodmother.
Oh boy. Double spell. Here we go. Just tell me he doesn't have
We got
glass.
Sword Horns and
Penny.
Don't think he can game me unless he just has Chasm Prime. That'd be kind of awful, but I think he'd probably go for creatures at that point. That'd be a huge risk. And it's on you. Played all of Broodmothers this game.
Yeah, you did. So you got Finbar. That's a thing.
And those Sword Horns.
So we're gonna tap 6 for Lyra now.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Lyra will shoot down a Broodmother.
Can I eat it?
I'm going to eat it. I'm probably going to get Sword Horned. Or I'm just going to get double Rusaka next turn. That's going to be a pain.
You have how many hands again?
But then he eats my whole board. Just the one hand. So... Oh, Finbar's in hand with the Sword Horn. I hope we'll draw a multi-7. That'll force the Finbar down.
The pros about these is you just know everything I got.
Yeah. Not a bad way. Don't know if I want to break or not.
It's 3 potential breaks.
No, I'm going to pass. I'm going to let the double Rusalka happen, and we'll see where it goes from there. See if Finbar gets forced down. Or you just play Finbar down, just play Finbar down. I don't know. Prime seems like a good card to hold on to.
I said, I don't think he has Prime. That would have happened to me. Fairly confident in that.
Makes me wonder who watches these duel series and gets super into it and just starts yelling at one of us because they know our plays.
Haber did. He actually watched the entire thing and told me a couple misplays I made. They were fair. I made a couple last time. So go back and check that out. I think only one of them affected the match, but I still somehow won because he misplayed, then I misplayed, then it just worked out. So I think I have a good play. What could go horribly wrong? I mean, I guess Queen is still a problem, but I don't think you have Prime. I think this play is pretty good against Prime.
Lock down both mana pod beetles, break 3 shields.
Ew, what? Gross. That's the worst thing I could possibly do with this hand, actually. Yeah, it's the worst play I could possibly make.
The mind games are real.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking about it.
No. God, block out the 2 small things, just get my board eaten, you have a million cards. And just lose immediately.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just going to do this play because it sounds cool. I'm going to Piercing to bounce the Sword Horn and tap a Munculon. And we're going to Predator to lock down your Lyra. I'm going to kill that and pass. I'm going to put that there so I know it's locked down. Whatever. ARG dice, apparently not fresh enough for Carl. We'll get there. You have 3?
Yep.
One of them is Sword Horn. And one of them's Queen!
There it is.
You have 6 mana? Cheater. Alright, fine. It'll pass this time.
Swing there. Oh, that's pretty good.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Power up the mana pod beetle.
Doing something.
And we'll swing over the Predator.
Wow, I needed that Predator to not die.
Go ahead.
That is super unfortunate for
Still
me.
has Finbar and a Sword Horn.
Pretty sure that makes the game close to unwinnable.
Yeah, I've been holding this for years, since the very first turn. I was just waiting for you to give me something to eat. And it just worked out really nicely, so.
Bounce it to your hand, drop a Chasm, and crash with Beetle just to draw a card. Here you go. Knowing full well he can replay the queen, don't care, he needed a card, didn't lose all my shields. Gonna lose them anyway.
Tune in?
Yeah.
I think hitting him for anything right now would be a bad idea.
Where he just has prime and then the game is actually over.
So I'm just gonna put power on the board. And pass off. Still has sword horn, 2 other cards. Heavy thoughts here in the first hour.
Lyra is so big.
Yeah, it is. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing you filter a single spell. Ah, part of me really hopes that's the other sword.
Trying to find a way to prevent losing the game and also have a way to win the game in the future. Really tough.
High Queen's really unpredictable.
Yeah, it is. I've only seen the one Rusalka. That homunculum was so good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot to do. Oh God. Guess I kind of need to keep the blocker there. Alright. Going for the sword horns into prime on the sword horns. Tapping that. Attack it, draw a card, and tap the homunculum. And attack it and draw a card with the homunculum. And pass to you. I guess it was worse cards we could have drawn, so I can't be too upset. We're about to be staring down a giant evolution, and probably at least 2 things on our board are going to be gone.
Yeah, we'll just summon on Scorpion, why not? No, I like the 2000.
He had a lot of mana. Yeah. Oh God, he's going to Andor me next turn. Game might be over.
Blinder.
Alright, no removal.
Got some cards.
Alright, so... I don't think he wants me to keep this prime on board, so he's probably going to kill it with the Lyra.
Cards in hand at 3.
Yeah.
You down 2. You don't have the sword on
How many cards in your hand, actually?
Just 1.
Sweet.
So now... I'll banish Brood.
Oh.
Good. Draw.
He just has the 1, so I'm feeling pretty good about this play. Can I show my hand really quick? Don't look. Alright, so we're going to do this, because it's really good. and then hopefully we can... Well, I'm going to play this too, because I just have the mana, and we know it's going to be so relevant. I'll lock down Hive Queen, and somebody Cyber Scamp. Yep, the ever-relevant Cyber Scamp. Bounce with Lyra, draw a card, and tap Ambush, and attack Ambush, and pass to you.
You got 3 in the answer.
Yep. This game is surprisingly tight. How many cards I have left? 11, I think.
Yeah, deck's just off camera.
Sorry, I wasn't cheating.
Bounce tap.
I'll take the free shuffle.
I don't even know if killing it's appropriate. Whatever.
It might give me more shuffles if you don't.
Yeah, good.
Alright, so you have one on hand still?
Yep.
That is good news. This is going to be able to kill Laws. I have 8 mana again.
That's far too many cards. I've let Finbar live for way too long.
Yeah, I think I will just summon this because I can, and again Lyra, and kill that. And it's your turn. Really glad I bumped this up to 2 since the Circuit series. That's what I really should have been running. There's 2 of them.
Cards in hand?
3.
Good.
I think at this point I need power, so I think I have to go up to 9. And Lyra down again, and some Sword Horned. Your turn.
Power down to good.
Wacky stuff, man.
So you're good.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like this is a fine play to make. Yeah. I'm gonna evolve on Swordhorned and tap the Swordhorned and summon a Laws and hopefully draw some really good cards right about now. Attack Swordhorned, draw a card, tap that. Attack that, draw a card. That was a weird couple draws. Here you go. And thank God for Chasm. Hopefully let's just do it.
Blinder.
No.
Lock it. I should have played mana. I was gonna say,
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's doing literally nothing for me. Go.
Draw.
Still holding that.
5 in my hand. I have a lot of mana. I didn't even know I had this much mana. That's fine though.
10.
Haven! game. Wouldn't that just be the worst? Let's attack over that, draw a card, like...
The game would literally be over.
Why are we running Haven in these decks?
Because these attrition wars shouldn't take this long.
Yeah, whatever, sometimes they do.
Yeah.
And what better time than game 5? Drop that. Tap on that.
Again.
Yeah, I had that. And then summoning the laws. These guys can't do anything. That's not going to do anything. Sure. I think I go in, but those orange are gone. And like, do I want to draw? Like, probably. But I try to go for a game soon, so I think it's probably good. Double break and draw a card. Yep. No longer need anything else in my hand, but I'm still gonna draw one more card. That was another good card. And break one more. And pass you. That stays locked. I think based on our hand, we're in really good shape. Drew into that and then that. Looking for that, but that's fine too, considering we have 1 billion mana. Okay. Here's how this goes down. There are 3 cards left in my deck. Would avoid taking my laws triggers right about now.
Alright, can I? So, and then this is incredible what this is going to come down to. I can't even come down to it. I think you might have it on walls alone.
Nice.
Pretty sure.
Not completely useless in the tempo mirrors, you guys. Hexproof is pretty good.
Yeah, what I'm looking at here, I can do all this turn for 10 mana. Effectively neutralize that, and lock down that. But then he's got loss. So, with Oathsworn's being completely gone, I lose the game. So, our only play is to hopefully get something pretty righteous off of these guys. And go from there. So, I think it's there. So I think we're safe doing the first guy, and then I'm pretty sure we might get there if I recall correctly how I've been using Hive Queen. Pretty sure I've only used the effect twice, haven't mana ticked at all this game. Oh, crap. Still won't really get us there. What there's hope.
Shoot! Carl's big hope now that he can just dominate the deck out, because I'm pretty sure he's resolved himself to the fact that his ward won't be big enough to win.
We go through our deck.
Of course, if he did hope that.
We called it correctly. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to get off Hive Queen now. So we'll set that up. 6 for good old Hive Queen. 1 for the blocker, which I guarantee you guys remember before, so I'm pretty sure we're in the same situation. We attack the Lyra.
You locked this down? Well, you didn't summon this turn.
No.
Okay.
We attack the Lyra. Again, we called correctly with numbers, so we'll summon Homunculon. It's going to literally tap that. And it's going to power up the Predator. Yeah, we kill that. Predator's big now, so we attack over Finbar. Lock down that 1 Lyra. And my 1 blocker is not going to get me there because he has removal. So
alright,
on you.
Let's see if I can do the crate. I got 10 mana plays, they're insane. So, well, what is this? Is this locked down or?
It's just tap from Homunculon.
Okay. So we have this,
Yeah,
and
game's over.
this. Yeah.
So, can't win it. Oh well. We had cool plays though.
Ooh, I actually have the juice and shields, which is nice.
Yep, there was just no hope. So needed that piercing early in the shields, wasn't there, and then just couldn't get him back on the crackback. So regular Bant takes it 2-3
In a shocking twist of fate.
Yeah.
I would give my win credited to this and the Lyra. These and this. These cards are insane. I should probably be running a third homunculon too, because my only solid answer for Hive Queen is to homunculon, a Sword Horn, or a Lyra. And then I only have the two. I'd probably, if I did something else to this deck, I would just take out the third Broodmother and run a third homunculon. As much as it pains me to run more multi-civs, it's just a really fun card.
Homunculon would have pushed it in, I think, that turn prior to you going in,
Yeah,
before you
that's
pushed
what I was
it in
thinking
anyway.
before, but I just found more stalls cards, which is fine too.
Yep, so we'll be back with the closing thoughts, and we'll see you.
Peach. Not yet.
And we're back. Closing thoughts. So, Bant versus Bugs.
Bant and Bant.
Bant Bugs. Buggy
Yeah.
Bants.
Just different game plans for the same deck, really.
Yeah.
It has more giant things, and mine has more ways to stall.
Yeah, I think one of the things I missed most of all, especially like being on the play, is Seneschal. Like Seneschal, I literally, it's my go-to card if I'm on the play in tempo all the time. And it's going to be a shame seeing it go when rotations hit, but I mean, granted, with the Evos that we've seen so far, things are going to get a lot faster and probably be Seneschal independent, I guess.
Yeah, Seneschal, not quite the most
not an
productive
MVP
card.
Yeah, it's going to stop being an MVP, especially since it's not going to be playable at all in standard. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just found myself longing for it when I was on the play, and even in like your version, like without bugs, like with bugs, it's great because I have mana tick to pick up the slack that Seneschal would normally net me if I had the Rusalka play.
Yeah.
But like in your version, like you literally just don't have draw power until turn 6.
Turn 5 for Broodmother. Broodmother's fine.
Yeah, Broodmother.
I actually don't like Seneschal on my deck because it makes me feel like I need 3 of the 3 of the Aqua Chaser Rusalkas, and I really don't want to get aggressive with the tempo mirrors, and I feel like don't really need to draw against the control decks because I can usually beat them anyway. Like even though I don't have Seneschal or mana tick, I can just like, oh, here's a Laws, or here is a Broodmother on turn 5, and that should be good enough. That's sort of my experience in the limited testing, but yeah, Swordhorn MVP.
I think a lot of people are speculating as well that Bant is going to be the deck to go to, I think, post-rotation. And I don't want to say that's wrong because we don't know half the set yet, but the way it's looking and the way the meta seems to be shifting, like critical turns being on like 4 through 6 with giant Evos that are a lot bigger than Hive Queen in some instances. Like,
yeah, even your 6 drops is 6 for 85. That is huge. Like, Hive Queen is a big thing, but like if you just look at regular Bant, for example, like I won against him because I just happened to have the cards that stalled against Hive Queen at the right time. I was running 5 to his 3 Hive Queens. And, like, that's not going to be enough in the face of, like, 7 Evos per deck that are all giant. So that gives Bant decks a huge problem. And Evos in general, too. Like, you lock down an Evo, your worst fear is that they just drop another one on top, like, with Predators. It's just not going to... Because then they have 2 Unleash effects, too. It just gets miserable.
Yeah, part of me, to go back to our Game 5 where you were able to continuously Lyra because I kept bouncing it back.
Yeah,
like,
and I had 2.
Okay, nice. You had 2.
Well,
so
eventually I drew the second one.
Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better. Cause
you saw them both on board.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah,
that's what I kept bouncing it. But like the first like 2 bounces, I could have bounced like Chasm or something else. I just didn't want him to drop more creatures on board, and I was trying to mount up some sort of offensive, but he just kept, like you said, having the stall cards for me, to where I just couldn't come into another bug to drop the second Hive Queen I was holding with. So it got really awkward there, but I think it had to.
It was good that I was also at 9 mana too, so I could just drop Lyra and other guys.
Yeah. And then the second Laws just sealed the deal and not seeing a blast. But I mean, all things not necessarily in my control, but I'm sure there were probably plays in there that could have been different, but what are you going to do?
It was very long and arduous for a tempo mirror.
Yeah, it was. Like we said, we called it Attrition Wars at the start of this, and we got Attrition Wars. And, not bad. It was fun.
It's the simple board positioning moves that count. You could easily lose the game on turn 4 and not even know it.
Like I said, you could have just double Rusalka
Mana Puppy. Or even if I double Rusalka the other guys, I just would have lost. Easy to lose.
Yep.
You get aggressive at the wrong turn and you lose.
Exactly.
Tempo's the easiest deck to lose with.
Yeah, actually, that
used to be any deck that attacked with the 1-drop into Bottle of Wishes, but
now it's just attacking randomly and not really having a game plan when you attack. So, on that note,
it's pretty important.
Hope you guys enjoyed. This is definitely an interesting mirror, and it'll be interesting to see how Bant adapts to the rotation, if it adapts at all.
Yeah, I think it's going to still be a good color combination, just not.
I think it'll be
particularly
something, and that's what I'm saying. Sorry to cut you off,
No
but like,
problem.
I think that like that's a thing that like players too, like they know light water nature, so they're gonna stick to what they know when the rotation occurs, and that might not necessarily mean that it's still gonna be the best. You know, you definitely want to test everything, and like I said, we haven't seen half the set yet.
Yeah, at least
So, I mean, it's good. I think it might still be good. I just don't know if it's gonna maintain its tierness.
I think it has some good evos. That's
Yeah.
something. So it does have big evos.
Bladder Beetle's still a threat.
Yep.
So. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Social links down below, as well as our deck list, which we also featured in the beginning. If you weren't, I guess here in the beginning, I don't know why you would have been.
You probably should have been. You should go back and look at that.
Yeah. So again, check out the social links and leave a like if you enjoyed. These are really fun to do. They're really long, but I hope you guys are enjoying them. And leave a comment so we know. Give us some deck types. I think the next one we'll be doing will be post rotation. So
And post Gauntlet. So
yeah,
obviously
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if they know that, but
Yeah. So Gauntlet and
Standard
Gauntlet
rules.
and Standard are happening. So leave us a comment. Let us know which decks you've been working with, or if anything's been relevant that you guys want to see. And we'll try to get some stuff in before champs. So hopefully we'll see you next time.
Peach.
Peach.